All right, it's February 21st, so the trade deadline was last night. There were a bunch of trades made. What I'm going to do here is just do a quick overview of who got traded where. Not so much who got traded from where, but where they're going to. So the best way to do that is just to look at the lines. Of course, Anaheim, not a playoff team. Boston, playoff team. Didn't make any trades except bringing in Joe Thornton a little earlier. He's back with Boston. That's their big move. So Joe Thornton going to Boston. Buffalo made a couple moves. I was impressed with their team. Vander Kane, San Jose Sharks weren't going anywhere. The D's pretty much unheard, but their problem is here. Look at this. Turgeon was a trade acquisition. He's hurt. LaFontaine's hurt. Howard, that's a scoring line right there. So if Buffalo could ever get these guys back, we'll have a look at the injuries. Let's have a look at it right now. Since we got Buffalo on the mind. Here you go. Broken leg, March 2nd. Concussion, March 2nd. This guy, end of February, which is basically March 2nd. So these guys should all be coming back around the same time. The only hope is that they don't get injured again. Because the Sabres are at 66 points. They're just outside the wild card. 2 points out, so they're right there. And my pride. Carolina made a couple of moves with these guys. I'm trying to remember. Small moves though. Like Hannafin I brought back. Nothing crazy. They're starting to slowly slip out of the playoffs, but Chicago. I don't think I did any moves with these guys either. They don't need anything. Yeah, Doug Wilson's. I don't think I made any moves with these guys. Oh, Gary Suter from Calgary. I traded him to Chicago because he was there at one time. So Colorado, Theoren Fleury got traded from Calgary earlier in the year. Owen Nolan from San Jose. He did play like a little bit in Colorado right before he got traded to San Jose for Ozelinch in real life. So he's there. Defense, where we left him. Dallas added Corey Perry and Pavelski right before the deadline. And of course, they traded Zubov to Pittsburgh for Letang earlier in the year, and they look pretty good. They've been doing all right. Detroit, I brought in Brett Hall. He was on Dallas early in the year, and Dallas wasn't doing so well, so we made that move. So interesting to see how Dallas would do. And then Chris Chelios, I added as a free agent. I just figured, throw him there too. Edmonton, I don't think we really made any moves with Edmonton, except for bringing Chris Pronger back. He really helps out their defense, and they needed the help. LA Kings, Gabrick from Minnesota. He was traded earlier. I think that's it for them. Montreal, I don't think these guys needed to do anything. They're pretty stacked. Yeah. The Devils brought in Joe Nieuwendyk. They've been playing a lot better. They made a couple roster moves too. Calmary's playing. Bobby Holik in the lineup. The defense is untouched. Nashville, they had a good start. So they had I added Paul Kariya since Anaheim was playing like shit. And defense, we added Ryan Suter from Minnesota, but he's hurt right now. Let's see where Nashville is. 3 points out, 2 points. Yeah, so they're right there. Let's see how long Suter's out. February 25th. So these guys are all coming back soon. The thing is, a lot of them get knocked out right away too, after they've been hurt. So We don't want that. The Rangers pick up Pat Verbeek from Hartford. They insert Zuccarello into the lineup. The defense, they also picked up Darius Kasparaitis from the Islanders. Ottawa, nobody. Philly. So here, this is one of my teams I'm using. I made quite a few moves with them. I traded with Pittsburgh. I brought Mark Recchi and Rick Tocchet back to Philly, where they probably should play, but you know, I'm a Penguins fan. I always remember them as Penguins winning cups too, so. But Pittsburgh really didn't need them because they got so much firepower, so they really help out the Flyers. So really rounded out them. I got Jake Voracek on the fourth line now because I can't stand him. Joel Otto now, I've moved him instead of Keith Primo. I find a little more snarl in his game. Defensively, we've brought back Darian Hatcher from Dallas. Surprisingly, Dallas still ripping it up. And then Shell Samuelson was brought from Pittsburgh too. So Giroux just back in the lineup. Speaking of the Penguins, their big pickup was Jarome Iginla earlier in the year. Calgary was just going down the toilet. Iginla requested a trade, and I could either put him on Boston or Pitt. And because I'm using Pitt, and I felt like, you know, they didn't win the cup that year that he was there, why not go for it? I don't think I made two other moves. Yeah, Zubov was traded for Letang. He's much better defensively, so fits in really good. The Blues. They just picked up Joe Mullen last night at the deadline, and then he scored a couple goals in that night too. Yeah, they got. Oh man, their defense is just decimated. Ramage, Bouwmeester, and Shattenkirk all hurt. Wow. When are these guys coming back? March 2nd, March 9th, March 1st. So they're all. Bouwmeester's got a couple more weeks. These guys, all these injuries are all guys that are all coming back pretty much at the end of the month, which is right around the corner. I ended his career instantly. The Lightning kicking ass. I brought Gary Roberts from Calgary earlier in the year. I don't think I did too much more. I really wanted to help their D, but they're playing so well. But just I worry about it in the playoffs, especially if like Hedman or Boyle go down. Oh, so if I'm playing Tampa Bay, I'm going after those two in the playoffs. The Toronto Maple Leafs. I didn't really make any moves with these guys. Their team was already pretty much ready. Oh, I brought Dion Phaneuf back from Calgary. Shores up their D. There was talk about bringing back Kenny Johnson or Francois Beauchemin to Toronto, but those trades never happened. Vancouver, another one of my teams here. Their big move just the other day, Matt Sundin. Bringing him to Vancouver, much like how Iginla was with Pittsburgh or some of those late trade deadline guys you don't expect. Sundin from Quebec, not from Toronto, but from Quebec. Quebec's not making the playoffs, and they've unloaded Matt Sundin. So very interesting. I don't think I've actually played with Vancouver yet with Sundin. I might have, I don't know. We'll see. Of course, they shuffled the lineup a little bit. They got Burrow on the left wing now. The left side's pretty sick. Marcus Naslund on the fourth line. He's had a bad year, but we'll see if we can get him, Horvat, and Besser going, as everyone's trying to shore up for the playoffs. Defense, didn't really need to make any moves. Jovo and Olin are kicking ass. They have the most hits as a duo. And then the Jets. The Jets just picked up Shane Doan. You can see their forward line's pretty solid. They got 3 really good lines, and then the fourth is just a whatever. Defenses, top 4 is very good. And then bottom three, not bad. Couple 88s, 84s. Washington. I don't think I made any trades with Washington because they're pretty much ready to rock too. Yeah. Yeah, didn't make any moves with them either. Alright, so you can just have a quick look at the standings while we're doing this. You see Pacific Division. Canucks, Jets, Oilers sitting pretty. Oilers are still kind of in the battle. The Kings, but you can see the four teams that are way out of it. Way out of it. Central, of course, Detroit rocking the league. Chicago finally beat Detroit the other day, first time this season. They're pretty comfortable at that number 2 spot. Then you got Dallas, St. Louis, Colorado, and Nashville pretty much fighting for that wild card. Minnesota's Dunskies. So 64 is the wild card in the West. In the Atlantic, Montreal, 81 points. They've had a great... They won, I think, 9 in a row, and then they just lost last night. That's catapulted them to first. So them and Tampa pretty much fighting for first right now. Although the Bruins have faded just a touch, but they're definitely not guaranteed a playoff spot yet, but they should be in there. Leafs holding on. There you can see Hartford and the Nordiques pretty much out. The Senators still have an outside chance. They're 6 points out, so I didn't really fuck with their team too much. And then Metro, Pittsburgh sitting pretty on top. The Rangers and Flyers are pretty much battling for that 2 and 3 spot. Now that matchup right there looks like we might see in the playoffs. Rangers and Flyers. That's the one matchup that looks like it's as the season's getting into March, slowly wind down here. There's still a lot of hockey to be played, but that looks like the one matchup that might be those two teams might be headed for a playoff bait. See, the Devils have been on a surge the second half of the first half of the season. They were really shitty at the beginning. Now they're in a playoff spot. Capitals are right there. Hurricanes starting to slip a little bit. 6 points out now. They were right there. And then the Islanders and the Jackets are Dunskies. 69, 68 is the wild card right now in the East. So there's our rosters. We got about a couple months left of the season, and we'll slowly get through it. Okay, February 21st, I just did the trade deadline recap. Now, I got a few games today, but I think most of them are skippable, except for maybe one, so let's just get through those.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence
for this small chronic break? Okay, Rangers take on Carolina. This is a big... see the Flyer. Rangers take it to them. Carolina looks like they're going to be slipping out of the playoffs now. Oh, that big line. Look at that. 4 points for Messier. 4 points for Panarin. I don't know. For me, man, nothing beats 90s West Coast rap music. For me, it's just that sweet spot. Two teams not going to make the playoffs. Oops. Let's try that again. Some of these names are so deceptive. Ooh, 2-1. Quebec. Wendell Clark with the winner. Send him up now. This is a fun matchup here. Chicago, and then you got Nashville. Just outside the playoffs. The Blackhawks beat the Red Wings and the Rangers recently, so two good teams they went through. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Nashville with a huge third period. James Neal. Wow, Blackhawks look like they had it, but Rene, 36 saves. It's a big win for Nashville. It doesn't hurt Chicago, but Helps Nashville. Yeah, puts them in the wild card for the moment. Oh, these guys. These guys are playing again? Hold on, I just want to see the schedule. They've played like 3 times now in the last 2 weeks. Oh, they had a game there. It seems like they played more. Because these teams are battling right now. You can see here Stars and Blues both tied with 65 points. I'll slow sim this through periods. Letang and Sagan scoring for the Stars. Dallas is almost playing better without Hatcher and, well, they traded Hall early in the year, but Pavelski and Perry have been huge for them, and they win this game too. They take St. Louis down, and the Stars are actually in the Stanley Cup Finals too. 2020, probably gonna win it. Andy Moog and Belfour's hurt too, so the Stars are getting it done. That's impressive. How about Boston? See their record here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 losses in a row. The dog. Let's see what they do here. Ooh, 3-2 win. Flames make it close in the third. Milan Lucic, former Flame in his own right, or current Flame, I should say. Kiprusoff with 14 saves. Oh, somebody got hurt. Vernon got hurt. No? Oh, that was weird. You're not gonna tell us what the fuck you want. Colorado needs this. Nice, and they get the shutout win over the Ducks. Tanguay with a hat trick and an assist. Wow. Kamensky 3. Patrick Waugh 33 save shutout. Oh, that puts them in the wild card. See how it just changes every game. Okay, Edmonton has a game here. Let's slow sim this one because Oilers I've adopted as another one of my teams. Trying to make Gretzky's points a little higher too. Score this first period. Let's keep it going. Talking about Snoop, talking about you, Snoop. Glenn Anderson on the power play beats Devin Dubnyk from the slot. Okay, let's play the third. Protecting a 1-goal lead. Creep in. I got my Glock cocked cause niggas want these. Trying to take mine. The Gotti boys. Motherfucker Andre. Alright, 1-goal lead here against a shitty Minnesota team. We're not going to underestimate them, but we should be able to take care of business on this Friday night. And noticing Aerosmith.
Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third
Gretzky.
period is underway.
McDavid.
Right out in front. Quick shot, and that goes off a player.
Ponder shots blocked.
Minnesota's got it into the offensive zone. Fires it into the offensive zone.
Oh, his coffee's just crushed. But it's a penalty. Charge.
Charging the call of the
Miku
play.
Koivu.
Traveled too much distance to make
The Minnesota captain. Oh, Fiala. He's wearing the C? Oh. That was a huge hit.
The Oilers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Hey, another power play for them. They've been successful tonight. I don't think they changed the script much here.
Up along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass
Glenn
to
Anderson playing on the points here.
Pushes it across to Messier.
Oilers.
Messier's got it in the offensive zone. And now it's over to Draisaitl.
Anderson's dangerous, and he's got the puck back.
Boom, Messier. The Moose.
James, they've been working on this in practice.
Well played power play goal there from the Oilers. 17th of the year for Moose. Draisaitl thread the needle there.
If you're the goalie here, you just want to move as quick as you can. Maybe it'll hit you. but
Slam
it's
dunk.
So close to the net, that pass is on the tape and off the tape in a hurry.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Edmonton's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And we've got a 2-on-1. Blocker save. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. To his teammate. Feeds
Oh,
the puck
Gretzky
across
probably
the
should have shot
middle.
that.
Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. Moves it to Gretzky. And that one's picked off. Takes the feed from the left side. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Denies him in
Let's
front.
see.
Had to be sharp. That's a great A chance.
There's Koivu.
Minnesota's had plenty
Surprised
of
Fiala's
goals
wearing the
on
C. They must have
but
made a
they
coaching
cannot
decision
convert,
there.
trailing early in the third. Minnesota's won the faceoff. Off a stick. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end.
Paul gonna use that open
They've got
space.
numbers. Here's a
Rips one.
blast. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Penalty coming up here as the
Messier
play
was
stops.
slashed.
Slashing the call and a pretty dangerous one at that.
That's way too big a swing to get away with. He's going to go to the box.
And now it's grabbed by Arnott. Answers the call and a big save. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Quick pass to Hartman. Can't maintain possession. Sends the pass over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Hartman. Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone.
Loose.
Picks up the
Ah.
feed.
Oh, nice hit.
Minnesota's coaches had talked about stick positioning to us before the game. There's a great example. They've done it all night.
The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall.
Curry, use that speed.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Nice pass. And he slides it quickly to Coffey.
Terrible
Trying to
pass
shake
by
loose.
Pronger.
All alone. Broken up from behind.
You're short-handed. Why are you stopping on a breakaway?
That one's broken up
You know a
by
guy's gonna be right on you.
defensive play. Lets it go and makes the save.
I don't understand why they do that.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 2-0 is the score. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Great defensive stick work on the play. Quick feed to Bodine. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. All alone. Oh, what a stop on the break.
Good fake. He pushed the goaltender to the side, but the goaltender
Oilers getting a little loosey-goosey here.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Great defensive effort with the strip. Puck scooped up by Koivu. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. He's in, all alone. The Oilers score.
Draisaitl snipes it. Top corner.
Great finish. One short break and it's in the net.
24th of the year.
That's a good feeling for the shooter. He gets out in the clear on the
Boom,
breakaway,
nice shot.
and he doesn't miss.
Drysaitl's a sniper.
Edmonton's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. Maybe time to lay back just a bit.
Smith's got it
Ryan
behind
Smith
the
kicks it around the net.
Slides it diagonally to Niederreiter. Carries it across the line. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Play blown dead. Penalty coming up here.
Another penalty.
Niederreiter's getting called for tripping.
He's going to look up at the big board and see that. You know what? That's a trip for sure. He got his stick in the wrong spot. Tripped up the player.
Gretzky sliding the puck behind the net. Centered out in front. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Now a quick pass to Dumba.
Oh man, Pronger just dummied somebody.
Moves it over to
Brown.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Edmonton's got the puck now. Pronger's got it in the defensive end. Minnesota's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Maintains possession. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Pushes it across to Curry.
Curry.
He's got a step. Oh, what a step
He
by
stopped.
the goaltender.
I thought he was beaten, but
And
he makes
McDavid
a nice
slashed.
stop here. There's going to be a penalty
The
on this
Wild
play
just
here,
taking
James.
liberties here.
Slashing the call here on this one.
They have nothing to play for.
Work there, James, as he's fishing away, and all of a sudden he takes the stick back. and
Fucking
lines it
hell.
pretty good.
Offside is
I
the
hate
call
when they
on the
do that.
faceoff just outside the offensive zone. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 3-0 is where we sit. One team really enjoying this night, the other not so much. Minnesota's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Lays the body. From a slot wrist shot, stopped by the goaltender.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close.
Handles it along the blue line. Takes the puck behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Spurgeon.
Great PK here
Tries
for
to get this man advantage going from their own end now.
Minnesota.
Here's a short pass to Messier.
Messier,
Blocker
he
save by the
stopped. Nice
goalkeeper.
save.
Reads it perfectly. Look out, here's a chance.
Oh, I was trying to get that to Hall.
Sharp reaction save.
Hall would have probably had the one-timer.
Edmonton's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. The Oilers ready to go on the attack. Quick pass over to McDavid. Pronger's got it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Gretzky. Denies him on the slapper. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Slides it quickly to Donato. Gives it right back. Pokes the puck away. There's a shot. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Edmonton's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Too much
Ooh, that hit
congestion
something.
in front. Taken by Hartman. Moves it to Spurgeon. Puts it up front. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Officials blowing the play dead. We've got a penalty on the way here.
How many penalties are these guys going to take? All slashes, too.
Land him 2 minutes for slashing.
Once he puts up his little token argument here, he's going to circle it. Oh, look at that. Here we go.
Another?
Penalty coming up right here.
Tabarnak.
Slashing the call, and he's going to pay for it, Ray.
Looks like he's chopping wood, James. That was an easy one to call.
Setting up for the face-off with a lengthy 5-on-3 here.
Too many times on a long 5-on-3, the power play becomes static. Get it to the middle at the very least. Shoot it and make the penalty killers react.
10 minutes, 51 seconds. Puts it towards the net. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Quick feed to Gretzky. Here's an opportunity. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Curry's got it against the boards.
Oh, man. Not able to get that through.
Sillinger's gaining momentum.
Look at these guys on a 5-on-3.
Puts it in deep. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Drysaitel. Puck grabbed by Messier.
Oh, Moose. Come on. Should have been top corner.
Edmonton's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Fuck's sakes.
And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Minnesota's got possession while undermanned. Through the neutral
Come on.
zone, moving the puck along the side. Smart defensive play here in the open
Dumba.
ice with the stop. And it's a quick pass to Anderson. Puck picked up by Draisaitl. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Centering pass. Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a chance. Big stop by the keeper. The Oilers have it in the offensive end. Snaps it
Oh, come on. You got to one-time that.
But he came out and challenged him. Good save.
And another stop.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Dubnik
Moves the puck
making
along
some
the
big
half
saves
wall.
there.
I don't believe the coaches are going to be too worried about this. They didn't score on the power play, but I think it's most important that they didn't give anything up. They've got such a nice lead. The coaches are more focused on making sure this game plays out comfortably.
Edmonton's showing no signs of slowing down here in
They don't
this
like the
third
look of that
period.
Edmonton power play.
Good job taking
Gonna have a
out
look at their
his opponent.
lines after this game.
Takes the pass. And he's ridden off the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, he might be shaking his head after that one.
Pretty good shot. Nice delivery of the shot, but the goaltender beats him.
Slides the puck near the front of the net. And he slides it quickly to Coffey. Breaks up the pass.
I guess for Edmonton, I could have created Sean Horkoff and Jason Smith, a defenseman.
Quick pass to Arnott. Here's an odd man rush. Denies him on the play. One-time shot. Big save
Oh,
by the
Tekin is robbed.
goaltender once again.
He worked hard to find the puck, but it's
Alice
also
Hemsky
in
as
great
well.
position.
Sends it in deep.
3 more players.
Edmonton's got
Probably
a
should have
hold
added.
of it along the
Oh.
wall. Here's a chance. Misses.
You don't get in here very often. Get it on the net. That's going to be a frustration for him as he goes back to
Minnesota playing good.
The stop.
away from harm's way. That's a good save.
Just wide. And now it's grabbed by Niederreiter.
They've totally controlled the puck here on this shift. Now they've worn the opposition down. Eventually, you get a scoring chance or they take a penalty.
Quick pass across to Sillinger. Picked up along the boards by Sillinger. Puck scooped up by Niederreiter. Wrists one. Wide.
Minnesota's
Last
night
minute
has
of
been summed
play.
up right there. A missed chance here late in the third
Oh,
period.
Draisaitl.
They've only got themselves to blame.
Brodin's got the puck. And that one's turned away. Quick feed to Messier. And now he angles it across to Klefbom. Sends it over to Brodin. Here's a short pass to Brodin. Pass right back. Look out, a 2-on-1. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
30
Over the
seconds
line they
left.
come. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. Dumped in and they'll go off. Sends it quickly to Messier. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. They've got the defense outnumbered.
7 seconds.
Looks to set up at the point now. Makes the save as he got a blocker on it. And there's the final.
There you go. Big win for Edmonton, too.
Doesn't matter when the shutout is, a goalie always feels great about himself if he can blank the other team. Played very well tonight.
No shortage of tire pumping from his team.
Shutout for Grant Fuhr.
Well, this one's in the books. A fun one tonight for Ray Ferraro. My name is James Samoski.
Messier with a nice slam dunk.
Good night.
34 save shutout. Edmonton 68 points now, getting a bit of a bump on the wild card, but they're still in the battle. Let's have a look at their power play. It wasn't too. They could have used another right-handed shooter, like a Billy Guerin. If New Jersey wasn't doing that, he would have fit in nice here. And defenseman looks alright. It's a little better, I guess. Alright, we can advance that day. That's going to do it for the 21st, the trade deadline show. Ooh, LaFontaine is back. Just want to have a quick look at their line.